This is a little out of sequence segment that I thought I'd post just to give a quick update. It's a little section, a one-take section of me walking into Bathurst, but it encapsulates a lot about the walk and what I've encountered so far. I will come back and update you all on the other part of the walk from, I think the last stop was in Blackheath, all the way through to Bathurst. But in the meantime, just take a listen to this one and enjoy it for what it's worth.
Am I in frame? No, not quite. No, I am. All right. Yeah, this is really important. Let me just get my sunnies back on. I need them if I don't. All right. So, I'm just coming into Bathurst. Yesterday I might have mentioned that this guy, Rob Kent, stopped me as I was walking into the Yetholm Ampol service station and bought me something to eat, and he got on the phone to the council here in Bathurst to see if they'd be interested in me coming into town today. Anyway, I got on the phone yesterday and booked myself a room for 2 nights here at the Bathurst Motor Inn, because I've been disappointed before with not getting my room booked early, so I didn't want to wing it. I thought I'll book ahead and book 2 nights. Anyway, so I've just had a coffee at the BP service station up the road, the Wild Bean, which is the first coffee place that I've come across since I got on the road this morning. So my caffeine withdrawal was at full flight. Anyway, and my phone rang, and it's this guy Mitchell. He said, "Oh, Mitchell, yeah, Gav, I'm calling from the Bathurst Motor Inn." He said, "Are you the guy that's walking in to town with a wheelie bin?" So I said, "Yeah, it's one and the same lunatic, mate." So he said, "Oh, that's incredible." So he said, "Look, as our contribution to the cause, we're going to give you your 2 nights on the house here at the Motor Inn tonight and tomorrow night." There you go. You know, this is, again, you know, the generosity of spirit of people that I'm encountering on this walk is just remarkable, and it's moving, to say the least, because you know, it is a big effort. I'm putting in a massive effort, personal effort. And I've got to be honest with you, it's a personal thing for me to do this. It's a personal challenge. But, you know, obviously it's an important fundraising opportunity for me. I believe deeply in the work that Médecins Sans Frontières do, and the humanitarian aid that they deliver, and the selflessness of the people that do that, regardless of whether they're salaried people doing a job, but they're putting themselves every day in harm's way, and that is just something that you can't trivialize. And so that's really, really important for me. But so is the personal side of this. It is, I think there's a song I was listening to called Strange Sea. I'll put the correct title up below this. I can't put it up on YouTube because of copyright issues. But one of the lines goes something like, we're trading flesh and body for soul. The last line of the song. And that really resonates with me. In fact, the whole song is a metaphor for this walk as far as I'm concerned. There's some beautiful lyrics in it, worth a listen to. And it's nicely, it's just a nice song. Ye oldie song. Anyway, so yeah, this is a big deal for me. It's a big deal for Medicine Sans Frontier that I'm raising money for, and it's people like Mitchell and Rob and Ivo and I can name them, and Pat, who stopped along the side of the road just to hand me some money as a donation for what I'm doing, without knowing what I'm doing. They just stopped and then found out. But they obviously realized, look, there's something going on here. This dude is doing something. And so they stop. I got to be honest, it's not something I would do. It's not something I would do. I wouldn't stop at someone on the side of the road, some lunatic pushing a wheelie bin. But these are the people that make a difference in the world, and good on them. You're all wonderful people. So I got about 5.5 Ks to go, maybe 6, I don't know. I think I'll go past the big Bunnings somewhere and I'm going to swing in there. I don't think I need new wheels. I'll wait till orange for that. But what I do want is I want some Velcro so that I can just Velcro my phone to the top of the bin here, because all the time I'm digging for it, because I keep getting messages and things happening on the phone. You know, I've got my Strava going, I've got Google Maps going, which is telling me how far I've still got to go. All these are important considerations when you're pushing a wheelie bin. So, you know, and I've got such a lot of support through my mates on the Messenger app, through different groups on WhatsApp, through Facebook. And look, I haven't posted a lot to Facebook, and I'm going to post some more tonight. But you know, and Instagram. Half of these technologies I don't understand. You know, how to use them effectively. So I end up not using them, which is probably not a smart thing. But you know, we'll see how it goes. Rob Kent, as I said, the guy who stopped and bought me some food at Yet Home, he's got hold of channel 7 and 9. He said one of them's got back to them. He didn't say which one, he just messaged me saying one of them has got back to him. I think they're based in Orange, so it might be only, you know, Orange before I get traction around that kind of thing. But look, it's remarkable the kind of reaction that I'm getting just along the road, with truckers hooting, people, you know, people waving out of cars, all that kind of stuff. It's motivating to know that there's people that are so positively disposed towards this effort that I'm putting in. So I'm loving it. I'm loving it. You know, like with everything of an endurance nature, there's moments that you think, what the hell have I taken on? And there's others to say, well, I wouldn't have missed this for all the money in the world. An opportunity to tackle something of this magnitude. For me, you know, at the tender age of 68, To be able to get out and do this, to be physically up for it, mentally odd enough to tackle it, I'm very privileged, and to have the support of Cole and the family, and the neighbors, everybody. It's just fantastic, and all my riding mates, of course. They're all looking for a good excuse to get on their bikes and come out and meet me somewhere. I've got to be far enough away that it's a decent ride. The weather's got to be kind to them, and I don't blame them for that. You don't want to ride in snotty weather. Oh, there's a big bit of boy-roo on the side of the road here. Roadkill. Yeah, so they're looking for a good excuse to take a ride out and meet up with me. My neighbours downstairs, Vicky and Phil, thank you. You guys are stars. They're going to be driving Vanessa's dog pram out that she's going to be pushing when she arrives. So they're driving it all the way out to Ningen. Again, you know, there's good people out there. There really and truly are. So thank you, Vicky and Phil. Vicky and Phil, again, on this Facebook group, this WhatsApp group, along with Hans and Susie and Mark, lots of support from them. Mark's digging music out to try and motivate me. I've got Gareth in our Adventure Riders group. Every morning Gareth finds a track for me for the day, the track of the day. Lee Kernigan this morning singing a song about Bathurst. I don't know if that's the title. Oh, Gappo, you're a star, mate. He's tracking me very closely, because when I stopped at the servo up the road, I was sitting there having a coffee and my phone went, and it was Gappo, and he said, "Oh, I see you taking a break." So my tracker's working, that's for sure. I know that. Been closely monitored. Now, apparently, so I'll tell you this story. I'm going to come into shortly, I'm going to walk through past an area to the, I don't know, northeast of Bathurst, called Kelso. And there's a place there of ill repute, apparently. And I'm just getting some feedback from Strava there about my distance. Anyway, so there's an establishment of ill repute with some ladies of the night around that area. So, of course, the banter's been going back and forth about this. But with my tracker, unless I turn it off, and they'll know that it's off, I can't make a detour. Colleen, I would never make a detour. You got to know that. But I can't make a detour because they'll know about it. The whole world will know about it. So I'm in civilization now. I'm coming up. There's a shopping centre on my right here with BCF, Pet Barn, fantastic furniture. Over on this side, there's an anaconda. Yeah. Anyway, enough of all of this nonsense. I'm going to switch off now and carry on pushing. Till later.